Hey, it's Diane here from Decoeasy. Welcome to the channel of me and my mother-in-law Jenny. We want to welcome you to another video, so are you ready? Let's go and start crafting. Well, I'm ready for a new DIY. Hope you are too. Hope you will be enjoying this video from Jenny and me. And today I want to make a candle holder. So this is what you need for this DIY. We start with, here we have glue sticks because we're going to use the glue gun. I also have beeswax together with my special beeswax brush. I have here this wooden flower that I had for I think about €1 on sale at a garden center. I have a candle, of course, and I also have this candle holder that I got as a gift. But yeah, I don't really like it, to be honest. I think everyone in the Netherlands has some sort of this candle holder, and I wanted to make something unique. So I kept these, and yeah, I think I'm going to flip it over. And of course, last but not least, the Jenga blocks. That's what we need as well for today's DIY. Good, enough talking about what we need. Let's go and start crafting. Well, let's start off. Before we are starting off, I want to say that I was inspired by Rebecca from Bonnie Bling. I saw this on Pinterest and I thought, well, I think I'm going to use this inspiration. So thank you, Rebecca. As I said, I really don't like this candle holder too much. This candle here, you can stick it in too. And then you have this, well, idea. I'm going to use this later because I'm going to take these apart. You can just screw this off and then you can use this always for a later DIY. So I'm going to keep that, might be handy. And yeah, this is just a golden or brass ring where you can place your candle in. We're going to use that later. Now we have the flower here and also some blocks. Now let me measure how big is this thing. Yeah, well, I don't know if I'm going to use it on top or on the bottom part, but we're going to put it away because first I want to glue it down. And yeah, therefore what I'm going to do, I already have warmed up my glue gun. Oh, I can show you, by the way. I'm going to put some, need some extra glue sticks. Was further down, more than I expected. I'm going to glue like this and then place it on the other block, going from that corner to that. That was wrong. What I explained, that wasn't a good thing. I shouldn't be gluing completely like this and laying it down like that, but I only had to glue the center. So yeah, I'm going to redo that. Let's put this one away because there's glue upon it. You can remove it, by the way, but just heating it up with a blow dryer or something. And then you can reuse the block again, so no big deal. Well, what I wanted to show is that you're only putting glue here in the center and that you're then centering it and make sure that the angles of, you know, that these corners here are in exactly the same center of these parts of the block. By doing that, you're going to stack like this and then turning it over, really slow angle, but it's going to look pretty nice. So let me show you the right way now. And make sure that you're pressing it really hard. So like this. So only glue in the center. And then it starts turning like that. That's what I wanted to show you. So sorry that I explained it wrong. Let's go. This is what you get from the top section. Some sort of twisted wood. I really like it. Good, time to finish it off. Let's remove these 2 or 4 or 5 blocks and grab out the beeswax and the one brush, of course. And I always use the same brush for the beeswax because you can't get it off your brush anymore once you've used it. So let's dab it into the wax. Rub off the, ooh, there, it almost tumbled down, the excess part. And I think I'm first going to start brushing in these angles on both sides, because these things are the hardest to wax from, ooh, that was my finger, from the complete block. And look what a transformation you're giving. Now it needs to dry, so I'm going to close this again. Ooh, there, it almost fell. And wait for the beeswax to dry. That will take about, I think, an hour or 3, maybe. Hopefully shorter. And yeah, I will see you back. While we wait for this thing to dry, I think it is a good idea to make a foot where this thing can stand on. Something like this, but then also with 3 extra blocks on top of it like that. So yeah, it stands more secure, actually. That's the whole meaning. So I'm going to glue this all together with the glue gun, and then I think I'm going to paint it well, black, or you can also make it white, but I think black fits better. Here we have some blackboard paint. I forgot to show you that at the beginning because I didn't realize I also had to paint the foot. Let's grab a brush and go give this thing a really nice black layout on the foot section. Everything is dry. Time to assemble it. So let's put a whole lot of glue here underneath. I'm going to put it down like this here. Hold for a few seconds. That's it. Now we have the foot of the candle holder. Well, I can put it up like this. Now you have a more minimalistic look, whatever you prefer. But I like to spice things up for the summer. So that's why I'm going to glue this thing here like that. And then assemble it like so. So you have a summery, springy look for the candle holder. Here is some inspiration of how you can use this candle holder in your interior. Really like the twist in those blocks. And yeah, the gold looks good too, in my opinion. Together with a small flower. Just some inspiration for now. Let's move over to the other DIY. Okay, for this DIY you need the following: beeswax, a beeswax brush, hot glue gun with some extra glue sticks, paint, I use black but you can use another color, with a brush, and of course Jenga blocks. What we're going to make: a candle holder, but a little bit different than that I used to have candle holders, or at least I think that the shape is pretty untraditional. Let's go and see where it takes us. Good. First I want to assemble the blocks in 3 by 3. So something that you get something like this, or actually I have to do it like this. Yeah, that is better. Is it actually? Shall we do it like this? I don't know yet. First let it try like this. So 3, and then 1 down here as well. So first I'm going to assemble that in together like this. Make sure that you press really hard and also that you hold it for a few seconds. And if, like is happening now, there might get some glue underneath that you see on the sides, carefully pull it loose. And then I suggest you're using or an old block or your nail if this has been cooled down enough. Look, and I can easily scrape it away. Make sure you do that when it's still warm. This, and the other side as well. Oh, this one has to be on top. Yep. Now we have this. I have done this, and I'm going to do exactly the same thing, but then not with 3 high, but only with 2. So you repeat itself, but then stacking up 2 high and not 3. We aren't there yet with gluing. First I want to make this shape complete by adding also 3 blocks on the bottom part. Okay, this frame is done. Now I was wrong when I said I needed only 2. I needed 3 down as well, but we're going to fix that on the bottom. So first let's glue 2 more of these. Now we can continue with this DIY. Okay, the idea is to glue this one down like this, but first I want to make the plateau here at the bottom. So that's what I'm going to do first before starting to glue. Otherwise, yeah, I can't fix mistakes anymore. So first I'm going to figure out how large the bottom needs to be, and then we can glue the bottom together and then add this extra piece. I think I can already fix a lot by just adding these to the bottom section, so that's what I'm going to do. Just make sure that they're attached to this one here, and on the other side as well. Next thing, I'm going to glue these 6 in a row together, and then I'm going to place them here in the center. I think I measured that I can put one here and one here, and then I'm going to assemble it, because as you can see there is a slight difference here in the center, and I want these to be glued together like this. And yeah, then it looks like a really nice frame that is one piece, but actually we're going to smuggle a little bit because otherwise I can't align things, and yeah, that's not going to work. So first let's assemble these together. Okay, everything is ready for the big assign or alignment, and yeah, I don't actually have my doubts if it worked good with the glue gun, so that's what I'm hesitating about right now. I think it is better to use wood glue, or yeah, I'll prefer using this glue. This is just fake Mod Podge, and yeah, I think I'm going to turn this off, or maybe not. I'm such a hesitator. I think I'm going to glue this joint together with the hot glue gun, and then is the idea to take these 2 in. So that's why I'm not assembled them yet, and glue them down like this, and then it looks just like one big piece if you're doing it this way. So I thought that was a nice idea to try. Align it a little bit better, just like so. And then you have one big plate covering up those spaces here underneath. And yeah, that will be your lantern or your candle holder actually. I think we're going to do it that way. So carefully take these out. And then we have to be really quickly. Big dot of hot glue here. Now carefully put it in the center. And press it together, just like so. Okay, now this is done. Here, let me scrape off a little bit of glue. Then we're there. Then we can switch on this. And I'm going to put a lot of, yeah, this glue underneath those 2 blocks, and then assemble everything here. Well, thanks to this glue here, I managed to assemble the whole thing. Now we need to wait until it's dry, and then we can start finishing it off with the beeswax. I suggest that you're putting something heavy upon here, so that it's really, you know, the glue really sets well into the wood underneath. And yeah, the drying time, I have no idea, maybe an hour or so. So yeah, I'm going to wait, and then we can continue with this DIY. Make sure that nothing happens. I just let this heavy can of paint stay inside, and I'll be using the mat to turn the DIY around. Beeswax time. You take your beeswax and a beeswax brush, just a normal painting brush, but I always use this one for the beeswax. Oh, I put a lot of beeswax upon this brush. No problem. Just dab a little bit in the lid, and then you can get rid of the excess beeswax. And I just start beeswaxing around. Let me do the inside parts first. I hope I can show you. Just gently rub the beeswax into the wood. Don't put too much pressure on, that would be my suggestion. You can also dab like this, that works well too. And now we're going to beeswax the whole thing. I think I'm going to skip filming because you all know how to beeswax now, I think. And otherwise you can take a look at the other DIYs. We use beeswax a lot, so here it is, the difference between beeswax and no beeswax. And this here, the square part where the candle will be on, will be black, so that's for later use. And you know, the construction all around will be the beeswax color. Beeswaxing is done. Time to put the last paint upon it, the black paint. And yeah, I think then we're there for this DIY. And here is the candle holder. Really like how you can put it on the table like this. This is how it looks from the front side. The design is simple, but you have to assemble it, and that is quite a thing. Hope you like it. Let us know what you think of this DIY in the comment section. That was it for today, Jenny, and I hope you had fun watching and that we hope to see you back again soon. Bye everyone, take care of yourself.